Oh, hot, 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 hot! Hot, 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 hot!
Hot topic. Hello and welcome to the Spicy News. Hot topic.
It's getting hot in here, so here comes all your news. I got brand new news. It's neurodivergent news.
Meow meow.
You're all welcome. I've not written all these down.
I had no idea how to follow that, so an impression of a cat was all I had.
Meow. If in doubt, just meow it out. That's what I normally do when I get socially awkward. Yeah, buzz, buzz, buzz.
Right, well, carrying on from yesterday's episode, we will be talking about how to be financially more sensible with our money and giving great hints and tips. There was a couple of really interesting stories that have come out recently. This one I'm looking at 31st of October and one you've got a couple of days before that, in the fact that it's all well and good being really sensible with your money, but not when you're working and not being paid.
Yes. So I don't know if you've been living under a proverbial rock. This is a story from the UK, but I think this applies to any autistic individual. Story reads from my page here. Autistic volunteer told he could no longer work for Waitrose, which is a UK supermarket chain, has been hired by Asda. This is Tom Boyd, 28, developed a sense of purpose and belonging while volunteering at a local supermarket before being blocked from returning when he asked for her wage.
How dare he? What?
How dare he?
You bastard.
But this is...
getting paid to do work? Oh.
So
times have changed.
Yeah, so this is a guy called Tom in Greater Manchester, and apparently he'd been working at this branch of Waitrose since 2021. He gave over 600 hours of his time purely because he wanted to belong, contribute, and make a difference, says his mum.
I am raging. I'm so angry.
Yeah, all he would do was just put out stock and tidying the shelves, but this is a billionaire supermarket, and his mum states, he deserved better, he deserved kindness, respect, and the chance for all his hard work to mean something. I just wish he'd said this before he'd worked there for nearly 5 years.
Right, so
crikey.
So we could all agree that the supermarket were just taking advantage of a disabled person, which is the sickest way of taking advantage.
Pretty messed up.
Well, I mean, that it's actually an illegal thing. Like that, not what they did. Obviously, how they got away with it, I have no idea. But they definitely shouldn't have been able to get away with it. But the idea of taking advantage of someone is a crime. But if you take advantage of someone financially who happens to be disabled as well, it's called taking advantage of a vulnerable person. The actual sentence is a lot higher. Like it's taken a lot more seriously. And I know this because my very own wonderful, not so wonderful birth mother actually got convicted and sentenced for this exact thing, where she took advantage of a very sick old man and tried to steal all his money. So another thing that I can put down to my birth mother being a twisted, evil piece of crap. But yeah, she was actually convicted of that crime, and I had to go to court and I listened to the judge. So I literally know about this, of the fact that if you take advantage of a vulnerable person, that is a very, very serious crime. How is this not that? How have they got away with it for so long? But I would also like to know the people that are looking after this kid, because obviously he's not somebody that can look after himself. If somebody's looking after this kid, and I really don't want to blame the mum, but I can't help it because you let your son do this. Who convinced you? Who does it say anywhere in the article? Like the mother going, "Well, I thought this was fine. Why did it take you so long? Why?" That's. But he also has like a care worker, right?
I believe so. I wouldn't like to say so without sort of clarity. The article I've got in front of me isn't highly detailed on the guy himself doesn't sort of say like who his support network is. It doesn't say if he's got like high support needs, low support needs, or if he's, non-speak. There's no detail on that really. It's just looking from the kid worked for free, asked for money, got laid off.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad that it took the mum that long, because it's the mum that asked for money from what I remember from the article.
And I've been doing a bit of calculating. If the young guy was on today's sort of minimum wage and he worked over 600 hours, that's nearly $7,000. That's a lot of money. A lot of money for somebody to, even if they're only working like 10 hours a week, that's over £100. Yeah, that's his. He's money. Earned that. He's earned that. But I'll just read from the article. So this was in the Greater Manchester area. The mayor, Andy Burnham, who I actually rate quite highly, said he hoped it would lead to more employers accepting a neurodivergent code of best practice, which he has launched. An Asda spokesperson who was offered this young guy a job said that when the store heard about Mr. Boyd's desire to find meaningful work, they knew he would be a fantastic fit and were delighted to offer him a role. We know that finding meaningful work can be especially challenging for individuals with learning difficulties or disabilities. Asda has a supported internship program and partnership with DFN Project Search, through which we have welcomed over 30 talented new colleagues into roles across our stores. We have seen the positive impact this has had on the individuals who join, for our colleagues and customers too. Whereas Waitrose, you devious bastards,
buggers,
spokesperson said that, of course it was Waitrose. What do you mean they want to be paid?
Boycott
the Waitrose. Yeah, who's going to get you smoked salmon now? They said they care deeply about helping people into the workplace who might not otherwise be given a chance, and that the chain is currently investigating what happened to Mr. Boyd. I love that. It's like, well, nobody else was going to give him a free gig, so he did. Wonderful.
I guarantee he never asked for money, so we just assumed that he was fine with it. Which brings me back to, why did the mother take so long to ask for the money? But then when he did ask for the money, they were like, "Nah, we're good. Bye-bye now." You're like, oh, there is so much that is just fuming my fumes. Not
the fumes.
Like, what the hell? Like we don't have it hard enough. Like, it's not enough that we're neurodivergent and get treated like crap. But now we're basically forced to work for free and told that it's good for us. Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, it's a bit... Like, when I first read this story, I was like, wow.
Just wow.
Wow. Like, it's... again, I don't want to ever like point fingers at parents and go, you're to blame. But I was a little bit like, how did you kind of think that this was okay? Like, I really do sort of like sit on that. Like, how can you sort of send a kid off to work every single day, put them in a uniform, send them on the way? Yeah, maybe they enjoy sort of being there, but nobody should work for free.
No. So I think that I have I'm not saying I have the answer, but from my experience, I think I have the answer to this. And it is not the mother's fault. It is more the fact that she's probably been gaslit. She's probably been told in the same way as a lot of parents are told, your son will never achieve anything. Your son will never do anything. Your son can never contribute to anything. Your son is basically just, he's lucky that he's even breathing out of his own mouth. It's that sort of rhetoric that is spread by arseholes out there that, I mean, literally like RFK was saying, like, oh, you'll never do this and they'll never do that and they'll never do this and they'll never do that. And I'm pretty sure he said they'll never hold down a job. And it's like, oh, well, at least he's getting out of the house. At least he's got, he can go and make friends. And she probably very innocently thought that this was just very good for him on a social scale, that it would actually help improve his autism, in quotes.
Fix the tism.
Yeah, it would improve him as a person. And I would absolutely agree that going and doing any sort of job, whether it's voluntary or paid, is good for your self-worth, for your morality, I guess, rather than just sitting around taking money. You go and work for it. I'm that I've got that mindset. I don't like taking let me make it clear. I'm not saying that people who can't work don't deserve money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you can work and you're capable of working, then you should go and work because it's contributing and you will feel better. And like we said in the last episode, you'll have your own money and be able to do what you want with it. But this is a supermarket, or the manager of that supermarket, whoever's in charge, massively taking advantage, disgustingly taking advantage of the naivete of the young man and his mother. So I would say that it's not, yes, a terrible mother. Like I actually don't think that. I think that she is probably so gaslit, so beaten down by the negative rhetoric. She was probably just delighted that her son was even able to get out of the house and be around people. She was so proud of the fact that he was doing that. And then at some point, someone said to her, should he not be being paid for that? And she's probably like, oh, well, maybe. He has been there quite a while. It probably didn't even occur to her that he should be getting paid because she was probably sold it as like, oh, this is going to make him better.
And then as soon as she asked for money.
And as soon as she asked for money, they were like, bye-bye now. So well done, Asda. Fantastic. And fuck you, Waitrose. You absolute stuck-up twat of a shop. Let's have a little break, and then we can go into the second story that is pretty much the same as this one, which is
there's another
one. There's another one.
Be back.
We'll be back.
Take control of the numbers and supercharge your small business with Xero. That's Xero. With our easy-to-use accounting software with automation and reporting features, you'll spend less time on manual tasks and more time understanding how your business is doing. 87% of surveyed U.S. customers agree Xero helps improve financial visibility. Search Xero with an X or visit Xero.com/ACAST to start your 30-day free trial. Conditions apply.
For 25 years, Brightview Senior Living Associates have been committed to creating a vibrant culture and delivering exceptional services, making Brightview a great place to work and live. If you're looking for a rewarding opportunity to serve your local community and grow, we want you to join our team. Brightview Senior Living is growing and actively seeking vibrant associates to join our community teams, including directors, healthcare, activities, hospitality, and dining. Apply today at careers.brightviewseniorliving.com. Equal employment opportunities. Text BV Jobs to 97211 to apply.
This is a Neurodivergent Experience public announcement. If you live in England and you or a loved one is waiting for an autism or ADHD assessment, you don't have to wait years. RTN Diagnostics is now part of the NHS Right to Choose scheme, which means if your local wait for a consultant-led autism or ADHD assessment is more than 18 weeks, you can choose RTN instead, and it won't cost you a penny. Jordan chose RTN for his own family because their care and attention to detail was second to none. They didn't just diagnose autism and ADHD, they looked at the full picture, including PDA, OCD, anxiety, and more. The team is friendly, neuroaffirming, and comprises many neurodivergent individuals, so they truly understand. Getting started is simple. Download the GP referral letter and questionnaire from the link in our show notes, take those to your GP, and ask for a referral to RTN Diagnostics. If approved, RTN will be in touch within 8 weeks to begin your assessment. Remember, this only applies in England and some exclusions do apply. RTN is not currently able to accept referrals for child ADHD assessments, so check the details before you start. RTN Diagnostics, helping you get the answers you deserve without the wait. Welcome back to your Friday hot topic. Unfortunately, there's another shell in the shotgun. There's another one of these stories that's in the news. Come on, Jordan, let's hear it.
Meow, meow. I'm just meowing. Yes, well, this one was in the Mirror. My autistic son was good enough to work at Morrison's, but not be paid. I'm like, well, now it's Morrison's. So boycott Morrison's now.
U-turn out of the Waitrose car park, straight to the Morrison's. No, back on the roundabout.
Right, everyone heads to the
crikey.
local Asda or Aldi. Mind you, there's probably something bad about Aldi.
No.
They're all terrible, let's be honest.
Autistic children chained to the middle aisle.
Oh, Jesus, probably, yeah. It's like we sell stuff for Bluey, and you're like, yeah, you'll just take advantage of autistic people, aren't you?
Not again.
Selling Bluey cuddly toys.
So go on then. What have Morrison's, the sadistic bastards, done now?
Liz Warner was forced to enlist the help of a lawyer after her son was told he had not earned a paid role at Morrison's branch after 6 months, not as bad as the last one, but still 6 months, working in customer service. Again, I'll read the rest of it in a second. But again, straight away, you're like, well, that's probably someone who's put that kid in that position saying, you work in customer service. That was going to improve your skills of communication. Because let's be honest, autistic people are basically all mutes and can't even hold a conversation for
Obviously.
3 seconds. And we just absolutely lack any ability to have a discussion or talk to anybody ever.
You should be so lucky you can even breathe, boy.
Yeah, you're so lucky that people will even give you the time of day, let alone let you work for free.
And now spit on him.
So we'll let you work in the toy aisle. Oh, that's fine. I'll do that for free.
Yay.
Yeah, that's me, by the way. I'm not having to go at this kid. I'm saying that would be me. I'll be like, as long as I'm in the toy aisle and I can take a toy home at the end of the day, I'll do 8 hours of work.
This is why Toys R Us went bust. They had to pay us.
Yeah. So another angry mother has claimed her autistic son has been poorly treated by a leading supermarket after working for 6 months in the customer service Morrison's role without pay. Liz Warner said the 21-year-old worked in Oxfordshire branch for half a year before being denied paid employment. The youngster, who she has decided not to name, brilliant, by the way, I love that, joined the store on a voluntary basis in April 2021 before he was rejected for a role and she was forced to get the lawyers involved. He started working under the charity MenCap's Employ Me scheme and was offered a job 3 weeks later, but he struggled to complete the supermarket's online onboarding process and was told he was not eligible for paid role within the cafe's team as he had hoped. So basically, they were like, "Oh, look, we've got this charity thing. Look at us," and it's absolutely an image thing, which is blown up in their face beautifully, by the way. And it is that, oh, look at him. Oh, it's a charity. Let's get him some.
We're
help.
inclusive. Look at what we've got over here.
Look how
Introduce
good,
yourself.
I bet they were like, make sure you wear that lanyard. Make sure. Oh, what's that? Is a T-shirt saying I'm autistic.
2 lanyards.
I'm autistic. Don't look me in the eye. It's like put him out front so everyone can look at him.
Careful, don't move too quickly. You'll startle him.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Do that autistic face you do. Try and look more autistic, so we can look like we're doing a good job. Oh, piss off. It is really that way of just treating us like we're so broken that they're so amazing that they helped fix us. Was it the neurotypical savior complex? And it's like, well, I don't need any neurotypicals to save me. I will save myself. And this is not me having a go at the neurotypicals. I've stopped doing that. I've realized that they are indeed people. And I welcome all people, including neurotypicals, into my circle of friendship. But
only if you'll work for free.
Yeah. Well, that's it, isn't it? It's like you wouldn't get a neurotypical working for free, but suddenly they're neurodivergent and suddenly like, oh, it's okay to get them to work for free. But then say, oh, you're not eligible because you didn't pass an online onboarding process. It's like, I bet that process wasn't made for neurodivergent people. I bet no one helped him with that. I'd imagine that he's probably dyslexic or has some sort of learning difficulties or even PDA, as most of us end up having. Yeah. And that he shouldn't have had to be made to do that, because if he was doing a good job, he was probably doing a good job. Now, I'm not saying that he was right for that role, but I'm still of that thing of like, well, why did you just have him for 6 months? If he wasn't good enough to do the job that you were letting him do for 6 months when he was for free, why is he suddenly not good enough to do it and get paid for it? It's bollocks. This is onboarding process. Piss off. You can tell I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm swearing. Sorry, everyone.
No, but it is frustrating because it's like I'm of that sort of mindset where I go, well, if he was good enough to be in your store for 6 months and you trusted him with the roles and responsibilities that you gave to him, why should your shitty online form be the reason that he can't do a job that he's already doing? Like, that just seems like such a freaking get out of jail free card. They're like, oh, well, we have a system, and if they've got a system, then obviously they're not right for employment, but they've been on your shop floor for 6 months. That is evidence enough that they are capable of doing the role that you're expecting them to do, and they should rightfully be paid. Why is it that we've had 2 stories here where people go, oh, they're a great employee, we love having them as part of the team. What, they want to be paid? Yeah, jog on.
It's not good, and hopefully there'll be more stories like this that will come out, and it will inspire more people to come out and talk, because I would imagine that a lot of this is going on, a lot of this is happening, and it's not right. It's disgusting. It doesn't like being disabled doesn't make you're worth less, and that's what this is saying. It's saying you being disabled makes you worth less than the undisabled people, and it's like, well, you're basically saying we're worthless completely.
Capping our earning potential.
Not just worth less, but worthless. It's awful. It needs to stop. It needs to be looked at. And luckily, these things are coming into the limelight. But my God, 2025 people, it's so disgusting. It's gross. It is gross.
It is crazy. You almost can't imagine something like this happening, but I know for a fact that this story is going to create so many more people that are going, wait, I should be getting paid? Like, yes, you should be getting paid.
And if you're out there and you're listening and this is happening to you or one of your loved ones, don't for 1 second think anybody is doing you a favor. They are taking advantage of you or your loved one. They are screwing you over. If you work, you should get paid. That's it. That's how that works. And anything else it should be criminal. It should be a crime. So yeah, love to see any comments. Just let us know, because if there is anyone out there that is having this experience, I think it'd be really good subject to talk to on this podcast. So
definitely.
reach out, and it's possible that we could do a whole episode about how someone was treated badly, because it needs to be brought to light. And if we can do that, that is what we do.
Yep, we will amplify it if we can.
Yep.
So that is your hot topic this week. Unfortunately, it's a piping, smouldering pile of shit, but it was a hot one. So as always, people, stay safe out there, take care of yourself, and if you can, get paid. Don't let people take advantage of you, because people are shit. Bye, everybody.
Nightly bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Neurodivergent Experience. We hope today's episode sparked something for you, whether it's a new idea, a bit of validation, or just a moment of connection. Remember, new episodes are every week, so be sure to join us for the next one for more conversations and insights into the neurodivergent experience. If you've enjoyed this podcast, help us grow. You can do that by rating and reviewing this show. Your support makes a huge difference in helping us reach more people who could benefit from these conversations. You can connect with us on social media. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Just search for the Neurodivergent Experience. Thank you again for listening. And until next time, take care of yourself. You're not alone in this journey.
For 25 years, Brightview Senior Living Associates have been committed to creating a vibrant culture and delivering exceptional services, making Brightview a great place to work and live. If you're looking for a rewarding opportunity to serve your local community and grow, we want you to join our team. Brightview Senior Living is growing and actively seeking vibrant associates to join our community teams, including directors, healthcare, activities, hospitality, and dining. Apply today at careers.brightviewseniorliving.com. Equal employment opportunities. Text BV Jobs to 97211 to apply.